Good afternoon, guys. How's everyone doing? Welcome to my channel, Joey Barnett TV. I hope everyone has a good weekend. I hope you're all in the best of health, and I hope you're all doing very, very, very well. What have I been doing today? Well, because we had quite a lot of wind over the last few days and quite a lot of rain, my shed was leaking a tiny little bit of water, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I'm glad it leaked then and not in a few weeks time when it gets really, really bad. So yeah, today I've been out the back. I took the whole roof off my shed and redone it again. So yeah, that's what I've been doing my shed. So what I've been thinking about is doing a podcast with new school against old school. So I need a young fella, a youngster, someone who's either been in jail or been arrested, might have even just, you know, had an addiction or got an addiction, or someone what's come out of a rough council estate. Someone compared to what I was like when I was younger. I want someone to come onto my channel as a guest, and we can, like, I want to ask him a few questions, and then they can ask me questions, and I want to compare. That's what I want to do. That's my next journey. I want to compare stories with someone new school, and I want to compare code of conduct, and I want to compare like code of practice, because amongst thieves years and years ago there was quite a lot of respect and a lot of morals and a lot of code of conduct, and if you stood over the line, then you got dealt with for what you stood over the line for. But nowadays it's totally different, especially like in the shovel, because it seems to me that a lot of the younger generation, not all of the younger generation, but a lot of the younger generation have not got the same morals as me or as someone old school. They haven't got the same respect, they haven't got the same loyalties. Like for me, when I was younger, the unbroken written rule, the first one was never to harm women and never to harm children. I don't know whether the younger generation still go by them rules, and at a guess I don't think they would, because of you know, how the world's going today. But yeah, that was an unwritten rule years ago amongst us thieves, you know, never to ever harm women and kids. And I've still got them old-fashioned values. Like, for instance, if I was on a bus and an elderly person got on a bus, I would get up and let that elderly person sit down. When it comes to going shopping with the missus, I'd open the door for my missus. I'd let a woman in the door before I go in the door. That type of morals, which I don't think is about these days. And you know, I know us old school are getting very far and few between. So yeah, it'd be interesting to get a guest on my channel to do an old school versus new school. One last thing before I go, guys. I want to give you a few catchphrases from gangster films, and in the comments underneath, can you answer what the films are called? So the first one I'm going to go is, where's your tool? Reply, what tool? This effing tool. What film did that one come from? There's another film, and the saying was, you're never going to get out, you're never going to get out, you're never going to get out. The person was dreaming this, and he kept hearing these same voices. You're never going to get out, you're never going to get out, you're never going to get out. Another film is, you is only supposed to blow the blimey doors off. What film did that come from? So yeah, it's a good little subject, guys. And if you want to comment underneath and put a few in your comments, like catchphrases out of different films, it'd be good to read your feedback, guys. But yeah, whatever you're doing, have a great weekend. Keep yourself nice and safe. It's going to be a wet weekend ahead, I think. So make sure you're nice and dry, and have a good weekend. I might upload a little bit of content in a little bit, but yeah, big shout out to all my subscribers too, guys. Have a good weekend. Peace.